Hey guys, and lady guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to special episode of RoastMe. Look at this, pretty cool huh? And there goes the budget for this, and next year, and it was worth it. Please leave a like and subscribe. Love you all, you grass-eating animals. Now enjoy the video. 29. Haven't been roasted since middle school. You look like a carrot that never got watered. This is like a bad bucket of KFC. Lots of bones, no breasts and a large beak. Let me guess, life coach that hasn't accomplished anything, or your entire lifestyle selling jewelry at a farmer's market is subsidized by your husband? You are less than half as good looking as you think you are. You look like you got those highlights and nose ring to be edgy, but your vanilla milk toast ass just can't pull it off for the life of you. Hey Siri, show me images of an absolutely generic young white woman who rates a strict 5.0. I feel like you're the customer that makes the baristas fight about whose turn it is to serve you. Well, the good news is, you'll never have to tell a guy, my eyes are up here. You look like you're gonna settle. Your whole full diet consists entirely of pumpkin spice. It's like if a sleeve of saltines became sentient. Let's go. You're every waitress I've ever had at Outback Steakhouse. You look like one of those nurses they don't catch until your 20th victim gets you busted. You spent 100 hours maintaining those eyebrows, and yet all your clothes are from the reject pile at the local Goodwill. She lives, she laughs, she loves. If you die early, I guarantee your husband brings a date to your funeral. The veins in your tatars are straighter than your eyebrows. We can tell you tried really hard to look this average, and that's what counts, really. When I type in your name, why does it come up with 318 people have eaten here, and 1-star reviews? You're the substitute teacher that ends up on the news. Remind me, what bladder protection product advert were you in? Plain Jane without a brain, dances for old men to make it rain. You're 37 desperately trying to look 10 years younger than your younger sister. I bet you're the girl who does handstands on the beach when there are lots of people around. Look at me, look at me. You've probably said how spicy would you like your chung sauce so many times, the words have lost all meaning. I'd get that mole on your chest checked out if I were you. At least that's something worth checking out. I like my bacon crispy. Your loved ones have multiple group chats about whether or not to invite you to family events. Mother of many, custody of none. Still having a rebellious phase nearly 15 years strong. Still calls herself one of the guys, even as a grown-ass woman. Your entire wardrobe is probably Fox Racing and Monster Energy brand. She's definitely a fan of older men with Harleys, who listen to Kid Rock. MVP of the local bar, located in a rundown Ramada. At some point in your life, many years ago, you were likely the coolest and prettiest woman in your small town group of friends. Everything that comes out of your mouth is about your recovery, and you needed to grow through that part of your life to grow. We'll go on a date to eat for free, and smoke all your cigarettes in the process. Help, the trailer is missing its trash. Got that Wicked Witch of the West chin on the body of an emaciated scarecrow. What's it feel like knowing the person you loved the most is happily married now? Yeah, you were the girl that always fought other girls in the high school smoking area. She likes her bacon crispy. Now her kids at her mom's place can practice making crispy bacon to get her to spend one weekend with them. Easy pickings here, don't hold back. Bro is a small arms dealer. Keep absolutely still, its vision is based on movement. I know an unwiped ass when I see one. Did your parents make you take martial arts to defend yourself? You're gonna buy a lot of people a ticket to hell today. It was bold of you to post here. Give yourself a pat on the back for bravery. I loved you in Jurassic Park. It takes a lot of courage to be posting here. I'm proud of you. High five. Easy pickings may be something you never experienced. Ah man, I'm not going to attack someone who's unarmed. Playing cards with you is great. You keep them close to your chest. New superpower, immunity to being arrested. If you put on lipstick and opened your mouth, You'd look just like those screaming rubber chickens. B-Day commercial. Just dyed my hair neon green. Show me what you got. Minecraft grass. I've never seen a receding tennis ball. You look like you are trying to stop Batman by luring him into your low-income housing. Ugliest tennis ball I've seen in a while. How scary would this be if she came up out of the ground headfirst at a mini golf course? You wouldn't be laughing then. I'd never make fun of Dennis Rodman. He was a beast on the court. You look like a Riddler henchman. I do not look like a Minecraft dirt block. Wesley Snipes is trying to evade taxes again. You're too old to be having an identity crisis. Like a female Joker, but you're only loud at the movie theater. Green hair and piercings. Please choose one disability. That doesn't make you the Hulk, it makes you a broccoli turning bad. Let's hear it. You look like Waldo's sister, that no one wants to find. What art school are you failing out of? I see you borrowed your mom's shirt. Please tell me the back of that sweater reads with a bag on my head. Where does your hairline end? You look like you are majoring in an area of study that will undoubtedly make you unemployed after graduation. Roast me, I want to feel justified for my self-loathing. You have resting national public radio face. I'm almost certain the personality matches the appearance. Enjoy the last few weeks of summer, before you're back to your job teaching gym at a private girls' school. Why the self-loathing? It's not a crime to scissor in the backseat of a Subaru Outback. So gender fluid, you're practically a puddle. When's your gender reveal party? You look like you'd complain on Twitter if I made any joke. Not saying anything. You look like you're already offended by enough things. You look like you'd get offended and respond to every single negative comment after asking to be roasted. You look like you throw paint at museum pieces. I want to feel justified is so something you'd say. You look like you talk like Sheldon Cooper. Harry Potter quickly regretted messing with the trans spells. You got that malnourished Oliver Twist look down to a T, young man. 23 I could probably steal your girl, humble me. There is a whole other skull trying to push through your forehead. This picture could be used to scare kids away from drugs. You're holding on to that hair with the same conviction women hold on to their drinks when they see you coming. It's the spooky omegle tiki guy. How long have you been 23? Yeah, the ladies would find that dual income from clown/crypt keeper pretty irresistible. You look like the guy that trick-or-treaters are not allowed to go to. Stealing my girl would be like you stealing my comb. You wouldn't know what to do with it. Oh, no thanks. No thanks. Pass. Next please. Maybe if you snuck up behind her and knocked her unconscious, then tied her up and threw her in the back of your VW bus. But let's be honest here. No way anyone wouldn't smell you coming from 1,000 yards away. You look like the kind of guy that makes a YouTube about being bald yet having Riz. Goose Wayne is unroastable, to be honest. You literally look like my dad when he used to sneak into my room at night. Are you Pennywise without the makeup? Going through a breakup, I need a glow up. I see you got to keep the needles in the breakup. Your ex must have recently gotten glasses. You look like someone susceptible to joining a cult. Just buy new batteries. Shave or at least trim your bush. Can't even see it, but I know it's out of control. Even your toys tell you to keep the lights off. You look like worm from a half-eaten apple. Natural deodorant isn't doing you any favors. You look like you would sell your siblings to an ice witch for some Turkish delight. You look like you used to be fun. Don't worry, you won't have to experience many more breakups. Maybe you should go with more Forever 21 and less Area 51. Glow up. I need to throw up. If all my kids were taken by the state and sent to different foster homes had a face. I hope it wasn't a workplace romance. Gringotts has strong policies against those. 20. Massive nerd. Do your worst. I bet you sit on the toilet backwards, so you can use the tank as a lunch table. Oh boy, you sure you wanna do this? I'd sugarcoat my comment, but you'd probably eat that too. I tried to think of the most harmless thing. Something I loved from my childhood. Something that could never ever possibly destroy us. Mr. Stay Puft. At least you are smart enough to not to add virgin to the title, since we already know it. 20 years old, but with your diabetes and probable heart issue, you have reached your midlife crisis. His name is Robert Paulson. Bold choice for a mobility scooter, but yeah, you're probably gonna need that extra horsepower. On a positive note, you seem like a real family man. Too easy, dude, too easy. Life has already dealt you a pretty bad hand. I'm not gonna pile on. As someone who has been called Chris Griffin and hated it, man, I gotta pass the torch to you. You look like what a Magic the Gathering tournament smells like. I already know I'm ugly, but here we go. RoastMe, 24. Is this what you wanted to be when you grew up? A video game character selection menu? I kept scrolling through pics to change the outfit, and out of habit I was hoping to get to the part where I could change your facial expression. This game only gives the option to change the shirt though apparently. You stand like a toddler waiting to be picked up, enthusiastically showcasing your entire wardrobe. When your body says beast, but your eyes say princess. Brother uses a whole tube of chapstick in one swipe. You have the perfect my brother is a successful athlete build. Okay, you took the pictures, you can exhale now. I can almost guarantee all those shirts are available in a larger size. Maybe people will like me more if I can lift more weights. 32. Single. Soulmate left for someone else. I've heard it all. You look like a lollipop dropped on a carpet. Was your soulmate your hair? Bro, just shave your head and let the hair go. But if you're on here, who is attacking 1992's Gotham City with aquatic birds? How do you look masculine and feminine 40 and 20 and young and old in the same time? Bruh, just shave. You look like skin soup. You did something extremely unforgivable in a past life. Bro, do you need a hug? Like someone's put glue on his head and rubbed him around a pub carpet. By soulmate leaving you for someone else, you mean Bilbo took the ring from your cave? I can understand why your soulmate left, with him being the only other alien on the planet and the founder of Facebook. It makes sense. I'm not certain you'll survive this experience. Extremely risky behavior, my friend. You might want to talk to someone professional, so to speak. Have faith, it might get better, however unlikely. Roast me. I've heard it all. I'm 28 years old. Can I have a photo to put on my mantelpiece, just to keep the kids away from the fire? When all your genetics are recessive. Lowercase ear, capital I, lowercase I, capital ear. Do you have a portrait of yourself in the attic becoming more attractive? Your eyes give off come on man I'll suck yo ding dong vibes. How's retirement? Do you still keep in touch with Stimpy? Is that Jess Pinkman with a malnourishment issue? 26. Single. There's no chance you can hurt my feelings, so hit me with your best. You look like you've been saying you are 26 for at least 10 years. Enough foundation to rebuild Rome. Uncle Leo's grandson. I'm surprised a striking gentleman like yourself can't find a nice lady. You got some face in your makeup. I like how your sweater completely hides your body, while your makeup completely hides your face. There's no chance we can hurt your feelings, because there are no words sharp enough to cut through that much foundation. How do you look both old and young, and male and female? Dude, save some nose for the rest of us. Friends say I've massively grown in confidence since getting my new shirt and hanging out with them. You look like an air mattress when you start inflating it, and only one section blows up. That shirt has more structural integrity than a Boeing 787. Thanks for keeping me employed. I work in a cardiac intensive care unit. Are those friends orbiting you right now? I'd say enjoy your 60s, but you won't see them. Stay away from the beach. People might try to roll you back into the water. We can all hear your artery is hardening. I'm really impressed with the quality of that shirt. Not having all the buttons fly off like they were fired out of a rifle takes some serious quality. Roast me. I'm from Russia, Moscow. Enjoy your youth, as you've got about 20 minutes of it left before you go full babushka. Russian women age like a tub of cottage cheese left behind a radiator. If it were legal in Russia, I feel like you'd identify as an altar boy. Since you're here, I'm not a fan of your latest Ghostbusters movie. Didn't know having a bad hair day was actually a style. You can get one like this in the mail. Your city was just called Moz until you arrived. The fake glasses are your most interesting feature. You have done to fashion what Voldemort did to Cedric Diggory. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. Love you very much. Bye.